All right, everybody, welcome back to the Sideshow. My name is Mingo.
This is Tony.
I'm Seabass.
So if you tuned into the last show, there was a debacle about my made-up daughter and a fantasy wedding, and we got stuck on a certain part of it. So I said that Tony asked me if I had a daughter, what was it? Would I pay for the wedding or?
The original question was,
Okay.
Is it the same way anymore where the parents of the bride pays for the wedding?
Right. And then you said if I had a daughter, how would I handle it? And I said jokingly, I would.
Hold on. You said.
Here we fucking go.
You said what you said.
Right.
And then in the end, you said, well, I was just joking.
Okay, so yeah, because
there's the
there was a
there's
whole
the
fantasy thing about it. But here's the thing, though, and I said that because when their mom and I got married, her parents actually offered, hey, do you guys really want like a wedding, or do you just want to get married and we'll give you money, you guys can go somewhere? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, and I think that's what a lot of parents do, or hey, we'll give you money, whatever we would have spent on the wedding, we'll give to you to help you guys get started.
Right.
Which is kind of what I was, I guess, alluding to or playing on, was that made more sense, especially this day and age, but maybe not. Would you because if the divorce rate is so high, right, and it's not a wedding set in religious beliefs, I guess, because that's when you get married in a church and you're professing your love and your commitment in front of God. People don't follow that anymore, right? Because they walk away and it's not till death do its part, it's till I don't want to do this anymore. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so I think it makes more sense at this point. Like, yeah, you know what? If you want, let's just give you, the money that we would have spent. You guys can either put that on a house. You guys can go on a vacation, take a ginormous honeymoon, whatever it is you want to do, as opposed to having the big wedding and a big party and all that. Because more people are going to want to go to.
But isn't that possibly a root cause of the divorce rate? Because of the selfishness of the people getting married saying, okay, well, yeah, just give me the money then. Because they're starting off by saying, yeah, the actual ceremony of it is not that important. You giving us this money so we can go and have a nice honeymoon is
more enticing.
Yeah, and I think that's where possibly the beginning of the end is already.
I'll tell you what the root cause of divorce is.
Children.
Marriage.
Yeah, right? You know what?
You completely fist fucked my joke, and I'm already pissed off.
Sorry. And
don't get me wrong, I totally get it. As far as you spend an absorbent amount of money on one night,
right?
In essence, and I get that. It could be
expensive.
Yeah, it's like wow. However, if that's the case in regards to we don't have it, or we don't want to spend that kind of money on something like that, that's fine. I'll roll with that. But to say, oh yeah, just give me the money now, we'll go on a vacation. It's like, oh, come on.
What do you mean, come on? But that's what I'm saying though, is that's the lackadaisical look.
Lackadaisical?
Yeah.
I didn't know I was going to need a dictionary up in here. Both of you know what that word means.
Yeah.
And you don't?
No, I don't.
Really?
Wow.
Oh, it's just kind of like a lazy look at, or a humdrum look at what marriage is, or whatever the situation is.
How about this one? A lackluster look?
I'm looking it up right now. Lacking of enthusiasm and determination.
There you go.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. So
He was thinking the internet.
he was thinking Google. So I mean, I think there's a lot of there. I think, the kids now have seen their parents marry and divorce, and they say that kids with parents that stay together have a better chance of having that same style and that longevity in marriage.
I'm fucked.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I don't know if you can say that though, because the way I looked at with my parents divorcing was, I don't necessarily want to do that. And luckily, I found a partner that I don't have to stay married to for the kids.
Right.
But if I did find a partner that I had to stay married to for the kids, I probably would have.
Right.
Because of, all that. So don't you think? I mean, because your parents stayed together, and
I'm waiting. Go ahead.
No,
insert foot in mouth. Go ahead.
No, it's just that you kind of what you're saying right now is.
But that's what I'm saying though, and which was an odd situation because her parents are together and been together.
Right. So like I'm a product of divorce, and I'm still married, and you're a product of parents staying together.
So we're the oddity. That means we're the weird ones. You had the same look as when I said lackluster. That's why, you know what I mean?
You didn't say lackluster.
Oh, lackadaisical.
Yes.
Pretending like you would have understood lackluster.
Yeah.
I would have understood that one.
Yeah? Okay. So, that was kind of where I was coming at it from. Was like, people aren't going to stay together anyways. And, it's like, why have them and especially I think in our case it was like, well, the parents were kind of like, we don't care for this guy anyway, so let's go ahead and just go away. We don't want to see we don't have to invite all of our friends here.
And another thing is, it's almost as if, I don't know if proud is the right word I want to use, but it's almost like I'm proud to say we had a very nice wedding.
Right.
I'm proud to say we had X amount of people that came to our wedding and reception and all that kind of good. So it's something like we look up to. We say, we did that, and
right.
We're holding up to it.
But you know what though, and maybe this is the difference too, though, is that you and I are different in that fact that I didn't have those same relationships with people when I got married that. Like we weren't still friends or like hanging out or talk. We didn't have that relationship like we did in high school. Me and Manny didn't mow. Like I didn't have that group of friends that my boys got to be there.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I think the way I chose to lead my life at that point and the scarcity of friends that I had allowed me to say, okay, we'll just make it fucking simple and let's be done. You know what I mean? Yeah.
See, and this is kind of what I was pointing to the last one. Exactly what you just said. Let's just be done. Let's just do this and be done. We got that out of the way, the paperwork, in a sense.
Right.
And that's where I wouldn't say angry last week, but I was just like, well, that's the problem. It's like, let's just be done with it.
Right. Well, maybe that's it. Is maybe people have the wrong attitude towards getting married. Like I was just like, just tell me when and where to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll get dressed and I'll be there and fucking let's get it over with.
And like I said, not that I didn't have that mentality. However, I was, this cake is pretty good. Yeah, you like this, love? Okay, good. We'll get this one then.
Yeah, I never said love. I never called her.
Did you have a?
We didn't have a cake tasting though. Yeah.
No. Did you have a nickname for her, or what is that called? A
pet name?
Yeah, pet name. No, first name only. First name basis.
Don't look at me. I don't fucking know.
She's lucky. I call her mom.
Yeah, right.
The last time I would have heard you call her a pet name would have been in about what, 09?
Yeah, maybe
08.
Babe. I mean, babe is the standard.
Maybe. I don't know. If she was whenever we started talking, I never really had. Her name was Meredith, so I call her Mare.
Oh wow! I never even knew her name.
Oh,
Wow. I would have never thought.
Never would have thought of Meredith.
Yeah.
That's all right. Well, I'm the night I met her, the next day I was on the air and I was talking about her because I was doing radio. So yeah, I met this girl and blah blah blah. And her name's Marianne. Whoopsie. That didn't go over well, but hey, you know, we still went out
And if you remember, before we get off the subject, there was actually 2 questions I had about it.
Okay.
And I even said I'm going to give you the second one first.
Okay.
And we kind of ran with that one, and then
ran in circles.
And so the first part is this: do you or do you not believe in showing up with a gift at a wedding? And I'm actually, this one I was going to actually ask. Seabass, if you got invited to a wedding, would you bring something?
It would probably depend on who it was.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
So
See, that's wrong to me.
So let's say,
That's totally wrong, in my opinion.
Okay, your opinion sucks
well, what do you mean by it depends? Like,
on who it is.
yeah, like, so if TJ asked
Absolutely.
you, what if it
Hold
was
on, ask you.
invite you to the wedding?
There's a big difference.
Invite you to the wedding.
He's my best friend. I'm fucking going.
Right.
His best man.
But the thing is, if you, and this is why I said if you got invited, because I could see if both of you came on the same ticket,
right?
you personally not bringing anything, because Mingo
I'm his
probably
+1.
would, right?
Right.
And you should. I don't know if you're going to take the same avenue as him as far as.
Well, I would.
But if you got invited by yourself to a wedding, or if each of you got an invitation to the same wedding, so you actually got your own invitation, would you bring something?
Who is it?
See, that's the thing. It shouldn't matter who it is.
Give me a name. Who is it?
We don't. I don't know.
Then I can't tell you for sure.
But just
All I'm going to say is that it depends.
I mean, I can see that it depends if you would actually go or not. But if you were actually going, I think you should bring something.
I'm bringing myself.
I am the president.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with him on the depends on who it is. And the only reason why I'm going to say that is because it depends on if it's their first or their second wedding or third or fourth wedding. If it's a second wedding, fine, taking shit.
You had your first try.
Yeah. You already got everything. You don't need nothing from me. You know what I mean? I'll do the dollar dance.
We talked about this before, though. I mean, because I think your first wedding, traditionally, is something grand. Your second wedding is more of...
intimate.
Yeah, let's get into doing it in the backyard with just closest friends and family, not too many people. We've already been married once.
So I'm going to do it backwards because, like I said, if I get married again, we're going to do it at a ranch, do a big-ass party.
Your third wedding is
probably... Why you putting that salt on me?
probably just 5 of you, type deal.
Well, it takes 6 to carry me into the...
But, again, I'm a strong believer. Again, we just went to my wife's cousin's wedding in Arrowhead, Lake Arrowhead. My kids were not coming with us. They were each leaving their homes where they're staying and going themselves, driving themselves, going themselves.
Okay.
So I told them, make sure you guys get yourself a card and put some money in it because it's going to be from you.
So did you tell them to leave when they didn't show up with a card?
Oh, no, they showed up.
Oh, okay.
And because you're
I
not
thought
going to...
that's where that was going.
You're not going to be on... It's not going to be the Pacheco's. Congratulations.
If you ain't riding with us.
Well, yes, and you're old enough now. You were actually invited. You were invited.
Right.
You weren't on our invitation. It might have been a massive text or something along those lines.
Right.
But they were invited themselves, so it's like, okay, you guys are old enough now. Make sure you bring this. So the question is... Or I shouldn't say the question, but that's what I wanted to ask. Specifically Seabass, because he's becoming an adult. So I just want to know where his mindset was in regards to showing up to a wedding empty-handed.
So like, yeah, because you're at that age where your friends are going to start getting married or whatnots. So yeah, I guess that's a pretty good question to ask. Is there a particular friend that you have right now that's in the group that you hang out with that you wouldn't take a gift to?
Let me rephrase. You could actually picture yourself walking into somebody's wedding, a reception, and not bring anything?
I could picture a few people, yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
To me, that is so wrong. Because in my book, and I don't know where I learned this, you should at least pay for your dinner. So if you go into a nice hotel or something along those lines, it's a very nice reception, you're going to figure $80 a head. And if you're taking your old lady, we got to drop at least $150, $200. And that's, I'm not saying in addition to a gift, but at least that. To us, that's how it is.
Right.
So I don't know where I learned that from, but that's how we roll.
I mean, I think that's a pretty good rule of thumb.
Now, if they got a taco truck, okay, that's gonna be, hey,
That's a different story, right?
Yeah.
What if the tacos are really good though? Now, I'll tell you what I have done before. Is I've just taken a gift tag, and I've taken a gift tag that was on a gift off.
No, you have not.
And replaced it with my own gift tag. Absolutely, I have. Times were tough, man. What are you gonna do? They don't open them there at the wedding anyway, so they'll never know.
What if you actually picked something that was custom?
Man, I would have had to duck and dodge the phone call. You know what I mean? Like,
Man.
dude, sometimes you got to do shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Wow.
And it was a nice wedding reception.
It was a nice box?
Yeah.
You picked the nicest box?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't like, you got to walk in and you got to I spy where the table's at, right? And because somebody's going to greet you when you walk. Oh, hey, what's going on? Hey, man, I just wanted to see where the gifts were. I got to run back out and grab my box. And in that time while you're I spying, you figure out, okay, well, you don't want the big ass box, but you don't want a fucking envelope either, because then you got to open it up, write your name on the envelope,
Right.
and then and that's just too much.
Okay, hold on one second. Seabass, you get invited to a housewarming party. Do you bring something?
I'm not doing that.
Put a tag on your name.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that shit.
You go to a housewarming party, you bringing a gift?
Yes.
Good.
Every time we've gone to like Lou's or wherever, or your guys' house, if the girls are going to be there, I bring a bottle of wine or two.
Really?
Yeah, every time I've gone.
I can vouch for it.
Wow.
Every time.
I don't.
Like when we went for...
We always BYOB. So, okay, let me ask you this.
Yeah?
Do you ever bring beer to someplace? Or...
All depends.
Okay. The times that you have.
Yeah?
If whatever it is that you brought doesn't get finished, do you take it home?
No, of course not. I've never taken anything, like, unless it was like soda, then, you know what I mean? Like, other than that, we just...
What do you mean other than soda?
Yeah.
What's the difference what it is? You took something back.
Well, yeah.
You shouldn't be doing
Well,
that.
sometimes I'd be like, oh, well, here, take your sodas because we got a whole... okay. Cool.
Okay, well, if you're...
Yeah, I'm not like gonna be like, hey, Sebastian, I'm gonna stall them, grab 2 liters, run out to the car, and I'll meet you out there. It ain't nothing like that, you know what I mean? But yeah, I've never taken beer back. And there's times where I'll go, and like, especially my family, you shouldn't say this, but there's times where I'll take beer that I know nobody else will drink.
Again, this is real. I can vouch.
Well, I mean, I walk in with Colt 45. If I don't drink it, it comes home with me because they're like, take that. We ain't drinking that
Yeah,
shit.
right? So you know what I'm talking about then, right? What else do you do? What about... well, everybody's pretty good about bringing food when you guys get together and do all that stuff too, right? Like,
Yeah. The only thing that is, we understand everybody's busy. But it's like when you go to the store and buy something,
Right.
that's kind of like,
I don't know, dude. That time, was it at your house or I don't know whose house it was, but I think it was at the fight when we were over at Ivan's, and Money brought over that, or Champ brought over that potato salad or whatever it was. Oh, I don't think you were there.
yeah, I was there.
Yeah, and he added stuff to it or
Yeah.
something. Oh man, that was bomb.
Yeah.
Like, all right, I'm about to have him do some potato salad up for me like that. That was good. Making myself hungry talking about all this mess right now, though. What if you go and the food's not good, or if there's something happens that you're upset at the wedding? Do you take your gift back?
No. What do you mean?
What if you're there and the bride or the groom doesn't show up? Do you take your shit back, or do you leave it there kind of like, ooh?
I think you just leave it there because it's one of those things. It's embarrassing enough for whomever's left at the altar for you to be like, okay, I'm out. Where'd you guys put the gifts?
Well, yeah, you don't announce it, but you go off and look for the gifts on your own, then take your shit back.
Or do you take somebody else's and leave yours? Good luck at the draw, right? Fuck it. That's wrong. It's so wrong.
I couldn't imagine being left at the altar.
Yeah. What do you like? Facing people, right? Like that's got to be the worst.
Yeah, it's so embarrassing, dude. I just read a story, matter of fact, not a couple weeks ago. There's a couple that got married.
Okay.
They were getting married, I should say. They didn't have a lot of money to spend.
Okay.
Which, okay, most of us don't. So the reception was in what do they call those where veterans hang out?
The
VA?
VFW?
Yeah. So
Oh,
it was, the reception was there. Hey, I've been to plenty of things at those kind of places. Not
Right.
a big deal. So I believe it was the groom, but it could have been a friend of both. They invited someone. Okay?
Okay.
That person RSVP'd. They asked that person, who's actually, their line of work is a dog groomer, pet groomer. They asked that person to take pictures at the wedding because they couldn't afford a photographer.
So they asked a dog groomer to take pictures.
Their friend, who is a dog groomer.
Okay.
Now, does this friend do photography on the side? I don't know.
Okay.
Does this friend, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Does she just have a instant camera and took pictures walking around? I don't know. They didn't. What
No
I read,
specifics.
it wasn't. But they specifically said this person was a pet groomer. That was their line of work.
Okay.
So they were going to pay her $250 to take pictures.
That's pretty good for not being a professional photographer, right?
Okay. Well, I don't know, because apparently she showed up to take pictures of the bride as she was getting ready. So it was going to be like a 12-hour day
Oh, wow.
for her. Apparently, the facility didn't have proper air conditioning and all that jazz, and it was hot. Long story short, dinner time came around. So the photographer, I guess, went to go sit down somewhere, and maybe somebody that was working there was like, yo, what are you doing? You're a photographer. You're not. Oh, no, I was actually a guest. So I'm going to eat. And they're like, something along those lines of, we've never heard that, So they got the groom. And they told the groom, hey, your photographer wants to eat, so should we feed her? So the groom came over and said, what's up? He says, oh, we need to take a break. We're going to go and have dinner. But you're the photographer. You can't, there's no breaks. So she's like, well, what are you talking about? You invited me. I even RSVP'd saying, and he was like, no. You're the photographer. You can't eat. We need you taking pictures.
I've never been to a wedding where they don't let the photographer eat.
There you go. So the groom told the photographer, if you want to sit down and eat, then we're not going to pay you.
What?
So either you're a guest
That's fine. You don't get your pictures.
or you're a photographer. Choice is yours. She said, just like Seabass just said, that's fine. Went to her camera and hit delete and erased every single picture that she took.
Good, fuck them.
Wow.
Can you believe that?
Yeah. That's a dick move. Especially, look. Now, earlier you mentioned, if it's at a really nice resort, it's at a really nice place, it's like $80 a plate. Motherfucker, it was at the VFW. That shit was like $15 a plate. And they probably give you they give you like the senior citizen PTSD plate. It's got like 2 ribs, some mashed potatoes.
A roll.
Yeah, and a roll. Right? So it's not like it was, we had it there and then it was catered by, whatever. You know what I mean?
Now I understand the sentiment as well as far as, you want to play that game? I'm not fine. Now, that's fine and dandy. Okay. But to delete hold on a second. This is a once in a lifetime wedding that you're never going to get back. Do you think maybe she should have been like, you know what, that's fine, okay. But in order for you to get your pictures, it's going to be $500. It's going to be $1,000.
No,
I think she handled it perfectly.
No, because here's the deal. He gave her an ultimatum and said, either you're going to be a guest or you're going to be a photographer. Which do you want to be? Oh, that's easy. Let me delete these motherfuckers because I'm not a photographer and I'm going to eat.
And I'm also going to charge you double when you bring your fucking animals in.
Well, I think she left. She was like, okay, deuces. And probably went to the gift table and grabbed her gift back.
I would have stayed and ate at that point, though. Without
Serious?
any pictures on my camera. Hell yeah.
You're going to be looked at. You're going to be frowned upon. You're going to be ostracized.
Yeah, but you're not going to be hungry.
Yup. After spending that many hours, the least they could do is, well, yeah, you know what? I'm going to delete, I'm going to eat, and I'm going to bounce.
Okay, but here's the thing. I understand. But to have deleted all the pictures.
Hell yeah.
I mean, the bride getting ready maybe with her mom. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, but that would be like, Tony, that would be like me saying.
But again, and they were friends, though. Here's the other kicker. I believe they were friends. How are you going to do your friend like that?
Yeah. Well, hold on. How are you not going to feed your friend at your wedding?
Because you're counting on that friend to take pictures.
But dude, what's half an hour out of a day? She's there for 12 hours. You're talking $250. What's 250 divided by 12? $12 an hour?
$20.
No, that's 12.
Yeah.
$12 an hour, maybe.
Okay.
Right? Well, no, because that's 12 times 12 is 144. So maybe $20. It might be right. Maybe $20 an hour, right? But you're talking 12 hours, dude. This person's been there taking pictures. There's nobody that works anywhere, especially in the state of California. After 6 hours, they have to have a lunch break. I don't give a shit what kind of job you do. Right?
Yes, you're totally right. And all of that I'm not disputing. What I'm saying is it's cold-hearted to sit there and say, okay, and with the push of one button, everything is gone.
But it wasn't the push of one button. It was the culmination of one conversation. And that was the groom saying, either you're a photographer or you're a guest. Not both.
You know what else is cold-hearted? Is inviting your friend, having them RSVP, and then saying, hey, actually, can I have you take pictures for 12 hours? We're not going to feed you, and you don't get a break, but thanks for coming.
Right?
What if the friend is actually a photographer on the side?
Even more so. Why would you expect your friend to come over and take pictures for 12 hours and not let them sit and eat? Like, how fucked up is that?
I just thought of something right now. You know, what if alcohol was in the mix? And the groom
That's
was
not an excuse.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Never an excuse.
The alcohol should have been even more. Hey, fucking let him fucking eat. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a wedding. We're all gonna be happy. You know what I mean? Maybe there wasn't enough alcohol being poured at that point, so he wasn't drunk enough to make the right decision.
So yeah, I'm not saying that it was messed up, and I'm not saying, but I just think it's to delete every single. I mean, I would say, okay, fine, I'm done. Good night. Thanks for the good time, and not take his call for a month, and let it cool heads, and then say, that was messed up. You want these pictures? I'm gonna need a little bit extra.
Yeah, I think she did the right thing. Fuck them. That's just how you gonna like. Yeah, dude. How you gonna? You know what I mean?
How you gonna delete them pictures?
With a push of a button. Because,
not
dude,
a
like,
care in the world.
Yeah, because at that point, by the time she pushed that delete button, that asshole had already showed her what kind of friends they really were.
Disrespectful of them.
You know what I mean? She had already said, "Hey, we don't give a fuck about you. We just get the fuck up and take the pictures. You can eat when you get home." And you can't take a to-go plate. You're going to have to eat whatever you have at home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that. Fuck that, dude.
Did you have a photographer at your wedding?
Yeah, kind of. My dad had a camera, and who was it that took pictures?
It wouldn't have been Papa.
No, I think he took some of them. Papa did, and so did, was it Hugo?
So what do you say? Somebody had a camera and they just shared it?
Yeah, well, no, I think there was 2 different cameras going at the same time.
So you didn't have a photographer?
No. If anybody, it was her dad. I don't remember. Because her dad's like a camera geek.
He's a photographer on the side.
Yeah, he's a camera geek. This dude, he wouldn't buy bigger than a 24-inch TV. But he had, every couple of months, he'd go buy a brand new Apple computer. And then he'd go out and buy the newest Canon Rebel camera with a telephoto lens and backpack and cleaning supplies. And
it's funny. I used to be really into taking pictures a lot.
You are a fucking picture guy. You take
Yeah.
a lot of pictures.
But I used to take a lot more because it's almost like, not to sound corny, but I'm doing something special by preserving a memory. But now that everybody's got, access to a camera on the whim, is everybody's taking. So I'm just like, I don't need to do this.
Just get it from everybody else.
Yeah, it's just like, it's not so special anymore.
Yeah, I was never really big on, because, growing up, parents had the little click, 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 click cameras, you know what I mean? And then they would all sit in a drawer because they didn't have the money to fucking take them in and have them developed. So, we didn't have a lot of pictures of. There's a large gap from like when I was like 8 to probably about 16, where there's very few pictures.
Well, if I remember right, I think we did the those disposable cameras that, like, at our wedding, left one at each table.
Oh yeah.
Stuff like that. And and I specifically remember this too. They had, you could buy the regular ones, let's say 24 photos in a disposable camera,
Right.
or you can get the wedding edition, which was still $24 for 24 pictures, but the sticker was like floral, so it made it look nicer instead of the orange yellowish Kodak colors.
Right. The yellow and black ones.
Yeah, it was still Kodak, but it was the wedding edition.
Oh.
So it was like I said, the sticker was a lot softer and
It was nice.
Yeah, so but it's the same. It was the same thing, but it was like an extra $20 for the pack.
And you bought them.
I don't remember. That I don't remember.
That's kind of funny. Yeah, my brother, and his wife did that at their wedding. Everybody, these guys were fucking running around like they were young, bro, like small.
At whose wedding?
At my brother's wedding.
Okay.
And they were running around taking.
That's one thing I remember specifically about that.
You remember winding that clicker?
Mm-hmm.
Shit was funny. and I emceed their wedding. That shit was pretty funny. I was doing it in English and Spanish, and one of her drunk uncles came up, and I was talking shit to the crowd. There was a chick there. She was kind of hot, but she looked like a Mexican Anna Nicole. So I was because Anna Nicole was alive at that point, so it was okay to make the joke back then. So I clowned her, saying something about that, and then the drunk uncle kept coming up trying to take the fucking microphone from me. And I was like, yo, nah, you can't have it. What do you want to say? Yeah, nobody can understand you. Go say, get the fuck out of here. What's wrong with you? Yeah, dude. I remember them doing it. And they were fucking small, dude. Fuck. Milo had to have been around 6 or 7, so you were maybe 10?
Yeah.
About 10 years old, yeah. Had they been together that long? Holy shit.
Well, he's only 21, 22.
Get it right.
I'm not saying 12 years is not a lot, but, when you're talking 25, hey.
Well, they got a lot further than we did, so they're doing good. You know what I mean? They got me by 3 years, and then all that dating time before that, so, it's all gravy. It's all gravy. I'll get it the next time around. I'm going to make up for it.
When's the last time you actually went to a wedding?
The last time I went to a wedding?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. You know what? I don't know. Mine may have been the last one I went to.
Stop.
Josh's wedding?
I didn't go to that one.
Are you serious?
I'm thinking. Hold on. Oh, no. Danny's wedding. Danny and Yucca.
Oh, yeah.
Your nephew?
Yeah. So probably about 5 years ago. Probably the last one I've been to.
Man.
So let me ask you a question. How much do you have set aside for your daughter's wedding? Are you prepared to pay for it? Because, that's your job?
Am I prepared to pay for it? No.
No.
Not at all.
But more than willing to?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Before I put, over my mouth.
This is not a legally binding contract.
Right?
Of course I'll pay for it. I mean...
You would be... Hold on. Let me help you out. You would be willing to pay for it, but what you'd really like to do is at least contribute.
No. I will be contributing regardless.
Right,
so it's not like I would like to.
Right. Well, that's
a given.
Right.
Of course I'd pay for it. I mean, what are you going to do?
Right. And
I'd figure it out.
Speaking of that...
Figure everything else out.
The last we spoke, you were having trouble with the apartment. What's going on with that? Speaking of paying for it.
We finally...
Sorry, baby girl.
She finally got moved in on Saturday.
Okay.
But it didn't go as smooth as we would have liked.
Why? The last we talked, just waiting for background check. Should be any day now.
Yes. So, again, she was supposed to have been moved in on the 1st. Paperwork was done before the 1st.
It's the 8th. She just moved in yesterday?
Yes. No, 2 days ago.
2 days. Okay.
Paperwork, again, this is not my world. And I actually realized something. I've never rented anything on my own before.
Okay.
We lived with my mom, when I was a teenager. When I was 22, my mom remarried, and she moved out.
Okay.
So my brother and I stayed in the apartment.
Okay.
So, and we knew the landlord. Everything was, cool. So,
and that's the one right there off of Ramon Road, right?
Correct.
Okay.
And so, from there, that's when a couple years later, I got married.
Okay.
So we bought a house. So back to this renting of an apartment, I realized I've never even done it. I've never had to fill out paperwork and deal with the landlord. Well, you know what I'm saying.
Right.
So we did all the paperwork prior. The 1st comes around. The guy says, your background check hasn't come back in. I actually spoke to Manny, our buddy Manny, who's in the real estate.
Right.
And he says, yeah, do background checks when you're dealing with government officials, when you're dealing with state officials, it takes forever. Because I was asking, was it supposed to take this long? Shouldn't it be right away? He's like, between the pandemic, them being lazy, it could take a while. He said, just pretend you're in line at the DMV. That's exactly how it is.
Wow.
So, that was Monday.
So how in-depth of a background check were they doing? Like,
I have no idea. None. Again, the only reason I got involved is because she doesn't have a work history
right.
long enough. And obviously they just want to make sure they're going to get paid. So they need, I guess, a co-signer.
So you did good and that one thing didn't come up? I'm just kidding.
So Tuesday comes around, she calls. Nope, nothing yet. Wednesday comes around, she calls. Nope, nothing yet. Thursday comes around, she calls. Yes, your background check cleared.
Cool.
She's like, cool. However, your leasing agent is off today. He's the only one that can, have you fill out the paperwork and get you moved in. He'll be back tomorrow.
Okay.
It's like, come on now. Right? But okay. Friday morning, she calls me. I'm picking up my keys today. Spoke to him. It's all good. After work, I'm going straight there. I'm getting the keys. He said we have to do a walkthrough. And she goes, and I'm moving in. I said, whoa. Pump the brakes. Hold on. Because they're giving us a prorated rate for the first month since we didn't move in on the first.
Right.
I said, the day is going to be over by the time you get there. So why would you want to, hey, no. You can move in tomorrow. Then your clock will start tomorrow. Nope. I've been waiting too long. I feel bad. I'm getting tired of sleeping on this air mattress for the last 3 months. So she's like, no, I'm going today. I was like, okay, cool. Your mom and I will be there Sunday. Because she don't have a mattress. She's still going to sleep on the air mattress.
Just at her own place.
Yeah, she just got to take it to her new place. I said, your mother and I will be there on Sunday. We had planned to go there Sunday, go to Costco, pick up a mattress. I had already ordered her a bed frame on Amazon, which came in. My wife got the bathroom towels that match and the carpet and the salt shakers. You know what I'm saying? She
right.
The whole shebang. And so cool, Sunday. So when we get there, we're going to go IKEA, buy you some furniture, lace you up, and you'll be good to go. She calls me back a couple of hours later on Friday. This is 11:30, maybe 12. Upset. Pissed. The guy calls her back. I'm so sorry. I forgot to mail you this packet that has to be done prior to you moving in, which includes you need renter's insurance.
Oh, was this like this guy's first day or what?
He it turns out he was new.
Wow.
Your deposit amount that has to be cashier's check or money orders. No credit cards, no personal checks, no cash. And because your dad is the co-signer, if you will, we're going to send him a form that he needs to fill out and get it notarized. And we need the original copy that gets notarized. We can't take a PDF of it. We cannot take an email of it. We cannot take a fax of it. It's got to be the original.
So they wouldn't even let you okay, so, hey, you know what? I understand you need the paper. How about I fax it to you now? I'll be up there Sunday and I can hand it to you in person on Sunday.
Yep, no.
Wouldn't do it.
Nope.
Holy shit.
Has to be the original. So I call my old lady. Now my old lady's pissed too. Now here's the thing. You know how we do anything for our kids.
Right.
Okay, well, when my old lady gets involved,
you really do
shit got to get done.
Right.
Okay? One of those things. I don't care what you need to do, Mr. Pacheco. You need to handle it. Yes, dear. That type of deal. If they're messing with our daughter, you need to get... Yes, dear. I'll get it handled. So for Friday, I'm shot. I'm running around, dude. I'm getting this paper. I got to go get it printed up, take it to a notary, which is not a big deal. Not a big deal. It's just the time it takes to do all this.
Right.
Not to mention, Palm Springs is shut down because of the Pride event for the entire weekend. Roads are closed. And I'm trying to get to the bank, which is downtown. It was a cluster.
Wow.
I'm ready to go to the bank to get the cashier's check for the amount that they need.
Okay.
I'm reading over the contract just to make sure I get the amount right. She signed a 15-month lease. They have it written down as a 12.
Wow, this guy's really a jackwagon.
So call the guy up. Hey, it's supposed to be a 15-month lease. Oh, is it? Oh, that's right. She wanted 15 months. I said, yes. Let me call you back because that's going to change the numbers completely. I was like, oh, man. Calls me back. You sure it's 15 months? I said, yes, because there's a discount because now the rent is going to be cheaper, right? He's like, yeah. I'll call you right back. Doesn't call me. I go to the bank and get a cashier's check for an amount over and above what the original amount is. So I know it's got to be enough.
It'll cover it, right.
Cool. Everything's good. My daughter has to sleep in her same place for one more night. We meet her up there at 9 o'clock in the morning. She went out that Friday night, by the way. Okay?
Okay.
It'll play a part later. She had like a last final hoorah with our cousin that she was living with her other girlfriends as well. They went out. Meet there at 9 o'clock in the morning. Do the paperwork. All good. Perfect. She's in. We get into the apartment. It's great. Hoorah. All right, I'm going to go to Costco. My old lady's putting stuff away, folding them towels, putting the blankets away, setting up her bathroom. So my daughter says, can you take me to where I have my car parked, which is in Pasadena? We're downtown L.A.
So that's what, an hour and a half?
L.A. time, yeah. It wasn't that bad, but it was like 40 minutes.
Oh, wow.
So I said, okay, I was going to go to Costco to get you a mattress, but I'll take you there first. Took her there. It took us like 40 minutes to get there.
Okay.
I'm en route to Costco. Stuck on to get to her car. I had to take 2 different freeways. So it's crazy out there. As I'm going to Costco, figure 45 minutes has passed. My old lady's texting me. Did they have the mattress? Man, I took a picture of me stuck in traffic that I sent to her. I was like, you acting like we're in the desert right now. I just barely took your daughter to get her car. I went and found a Costco. They have every mattress except for the one that I need. I need a full. They got California King, they got Queen, and they got Twin, but they ain't got a full.
Why didn't you just get her a queen?
The bed wasn't, the room wasn't big enough. Well, it was one of those things that the room would have been more bed than room space, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, it's only a couple inches, but it's, yeah. It's just awkward. Yeah, I got you. Okay.
So, plus the bed frame I bought wasn't full. So I drive to another Costco. Needless to say, me going to get a mattress, 2 hours, 2.5 hours.
Did you finally find it?
Found one, yeah.
So you got a mattress, box spring, went back to the house.
No box spring.
No box spring?
No.
Oh, because it's the one frame with slats.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, hook that up. Just put the bed sheets on it. Whole shebang. Cool, let's go to IKEA. Gonna lace you up with some furniture. We measured walls. Okay, you need this size couch. You need this size dining room set. You need this size dresser. Entertainment center. Oh, when I was at Costco, I bought her a TV too. Now let me okay, here's the thing.
I didn't say a word, right?
You got both of you looking at me. Now here's the thing. I bought her the cheapest brand.
Uh-huh.
But a 55-inch.
Okay.
So that's cool, right?
How much was it?
It's like $400.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
The TCL?
No, that was this one's I think even cheaper. It's Hisense.
Oh, yeah.
Hisense.
Hisense?
And you know why I picked it?
Mm.
Because it reminded me of Hennessy. The brand. So I was like, oh, that's my daughter right there.
Fuck.
So we go to Costco. Oh, I measured for the
TV
center. We go to Costco. Costco is packed, as it always is.
You mean IKEA?
Yeah, excuse me, IKEA. Packed as it always is. Oh, speaking of Costco and packed, dude, Costco's out there are crazy. packed to the brim.
Wow.
Dude, it's like Disneyland out there, Costco's.
Well, my friend that works at from Albuquerque, she works at a Costco, and she says it's packed all like
Dude.
it's always busy.
Their food court is outside.
At Costco?
Yes.
Really?
Both of them that I went to.
Oh, that would make sense, I guess, though.
Dude, it's crazy, though. Literally looks like the food courts at Disneyland. So many people, long-ass lines.
Just waiting for the fucking hot dogs and a small drink.
Crazy. So, go to IKEA.
When you go to IKEA, do you eat?
No.
You never had the stroganoff there, the meatballs or whatever it is?
No. I've had a hot dog probably in the past.
Waffles or whatever, waffles and breakfast shit they have there?
No.
Bomb, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
I did see a lot of people eating ice cream, and I knew it was going to be good, but I didn't partake. Costco.
No, IKEA.
Walk through the lines, dude. Went through everywhere. We're going to get you that couch. Oh, we're going to get you that dresser. Oh, look at that vanity for your makeup. We're going to hook you up with that. Oh, this TV center is perfect for you. Oh, my goodness. This dining set's got a leaf. You can extend it so when your homegirls come over, you bring out 2 more tables and your table's going to be bigger. Did you read the back of the some of the little Post-its that says the amount and the sizes and stuff? I said, what am I going to read the back for? Because someone will say this item's not currently available.
Oh.
I'm like, are you serious? Everything I picked, just about everything I picked, unavailable. We go through this whole place. We're there 2 hours at least. Bro, they have 100% of their items on display.
Everything's there.
Everything is there for you to look at. They probably have 25% of the items in stock.
Really?
You know how at the end when you actually go to get the boxes,
Right.
it's like a Sam's Club or a Costco where the rafters are tall and, dude, empty, completely empty.
Wow.
I was so pissed off. I wound up getting her a nightstand and a vanity,
And that was it?
and that was it.
No couch, no table, no nothing.
I mean, we were hooking her up with a sleeper sofa, so when her homies come over, they got a place to crash.
And now
Nothing.
Wow. What floor is she on?
4th.
How the fuck did you... Wow. Did they have, like, big elevators?
No.
So you carried it up?
Yes.
You carried that mattress all the way up to the 4th floor.
Dragging that mattress all the way to the 4th floor. Because I tried to put it on my dolly, wasn't working. But you know how they wrap the mattresses in plastic?
Yeah.
So I just pushed it and pulled it.
Not to be a dick, you should have been able to carry that. Only because...
Look.
No. Listen. Because I used to get pissed off at this shit. And when I worked at Aaron's, there was this kid. He was probably about Sebastian's size, but that motherfucker could carry a king-size mattress by himself. Like, dude, how the fuck do you do that? Because they're floppy and awkward. He said, you just got to figure out the balance of it. And once you get the balance of it, you just use one hand to carry it and the other one to kind of, okay. So, fucking full mattress is,
Okay,
there's not much floppiness
Do
to
you
it.
realize the key word that you said in that description, that the story you just said?
That it's easy.
No.
Yuck. I'm just kidding.
No.
What?
I used to work with this kid
Oh,
that did. I'm 50 years old. I ain't trying to pick up no mattress. I ain't getting paid to pick up this mattress.
what about the love of your daughter to be able to? And you couldn't get a full in the elevator.
Yeah.
So why'd you carry it up 4 flights?
I didn't say I carried it up 4 flights.
That's what I just.
No, you asked me what floor she lives on.
And you said on the fourth. On the fourth. I said, do they have a big elevator? He said, no. I said, so you carried it up all 4 floors.
I did not say that.
Is that not what he said?
No. I did not. Guaranteed.
No, okay, no. He didn't say that he carried it all the way up. He said he dragged it all the way up the 4 floors.
No, I did not say that.
Then how the fuck did you get it to a room?
I dragged it to the elevator, And then I got on the elevator, and then I dragged it to her apartment. When
You
I
are
reached
so
the fourth
useless
floor.
to have a conversation with.
I guarantee you, there's no way I said that.
You have a conversation like Milo does.
Yeah.
You leave shit out and just expect everybody else to understand.
Yeah.
You think I'm gonna drag up a mattress up 4 flights of stairs? You're crazy.
Well, when you don't
Well, that's
say
why-
that you put it in the elevator, yeah, that's what we guess.
Well, because I asked about the elevator.
you
and
said, does it have a big elevator? I said no.
God, you're useless. All right, keep going.
no, but I was able to get the mattress in there. Oh, okay, cool. That's a normal conversation. No.
Oh, I didn't know that's what you were heading.
And then I said, "Oh, so you carried it up 4
I
floors?"
didn't
And
know you
said,
didn't know.
I said, "You carried it up all 4 floors." You said, "I dragged it up."
I guarantee you, everyone, pause, rewind, and you'll listen to exactly what I said. I did not say
Screen
in any
record
way.
it and send it to Tony.
I'm telling you right now, I did not say that.
So hold on, just everybody. You know how at the end of Marvel movies, there's always that extra clip. And I normally don't edit shit, so I'm gonna go back and find this. I'm gonna edit it, and I'm gonna add it to the end of the podcast. That way, you don't have to go back and rewind. Just wait till the fucking end and hear him say, "I took it up
You
all
see,
fucking 4 floors."
You know, here's the thing. Now you're showing your age.
Why?
Because you could cut and splice, put that right now. When, at the end, you could put it in the middle right now.
Yeah, I could. I'm gonna put it at the end though.
But you could put it in right now.
But why? Let's keep them in suspense.
There's
Okay.
no suspense.
Well,
YouTube has a scrub bar that you can go back.
So,
Talk about showing our age, right? Fucking rewind it.
I did. I brought the mattress up. My old lady put the blankets on there, the comforter set, the whole nine.
Okay.
So that was that. We went to IKEA. Didn't buy anything. After IKEA, we were there so late. We had dinner afterwards. My son came out and met us. BJ's. You've been
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know if I like BJ's or not. The restaurant, because it's there's just so many different things to eat.
I'm finding that I don't like restaurants like that anymore. Fridays, Chili's, BJ's. I'm not.
You want something that's focused, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Black Angus is good.
Oh man, I haven't had Black Angus in forever.
They had
dude.
one right across
You know
the
what's
street.
the-
But they close at
I
9.
used to love their fucking
Black bread.
fried zucchini. That's the best, dude. With their zucchini sauce, their ranch dressing's the bomb there. It's the best.
The black bread.
It's not black, it's brown. Don't call it black bread. It's the brown
Or
bread.
call it bread.
No, because they have
No
white.
colors anyways.
It's black. What kind of bread is that? Molasses or something?
Yep, molasses bread.
Is it?
We'll just... No, it's not molasses bread. Jesus Christ.
I was like, really? That's molasses bread? That molasses bread is delicious.
So, so then we go to my daughter's house.
Her apartment.
Excuse me, her apartment
On the 4th floor.
on the 4th
And everybody
floor.
took the elevator.
And I had to sleep on the
No,
air
apparently
mattress.
they took half stairs, half elevator.
We slept on an air mattress. So Sunday morning, I'm there putting together the vanity set. What else did I buy? A bench for it.
Motherfucker, it's sweet molasses bread.
Is it?
What is? Black Angus?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Fucking Google knows everything.
Thank you.
I'm not saying shit to you.
Can I bring
but-
this? I'm just absorbing this right now. Pacheco Juan Lopez's.
Yeah, like
0.
7.
No, not for today.
No, but for all time. And it's probably a lot more than 7.
Oh, it'll be.
But you know what the worst part is?
Uh,
The way he would say, "Oh yeah, molasses bread," and you were like, "Really? No." Exactly.
Yeah, because you say some dumbass shit
Open
sometimes.
mouth, insert foot, my friend.
You say some
Son,
dumbass shit
son.
sometimes.
Open mouth.
Can you just admit that you say some dumbass shit sometimes?
Well, we can say you do too now.
Well,
Bougie.
more often than not.
Bougie.
More often than not.
So Sunday, put that stuff together.
okay.
I'm looking online. You know, what are we gonna do about
Furniture.
Yeah, because now she's got an empty living room.
Fuck it, she ain't sleeping on the air mattress now. She should be good. The
But
other
still,
shit can
it's-
trickle in.
Dog,
Order that shit.
Do you have? I mean, now I already knew it, but now I see it. How all those boats with millions of dollars worth of
Merchandise.
inventory on them, sitting there off of Long Beach, just waiting, circling, doing nothing.
Yup.
It's incredible, dude. Incredible. I'm trying to order a new Ring doorbell for my system
Right.
because they say the new ones have it's quicker. I have the original, the Series 1, if you will,
Right.
and they're saying they're kind of outdated and da da da. And I've been looking at it. It keeps saying coming soon, coming soon, and I'm thinking to myself, maybe it's because they're no good and maybe they're gonna phase the newest version out. But no, probably out on the sea waiting to get transported to stores. Absolutely crazy.
Okay, yeah, it's Is it just that they don't have anybody at the docks to take the shit off?
No, it's just that they don't have the trucks to send them to where they need to go. Because if they brought them on the docks, they'd be sitting there, and they don't have room for it. They don't have drivers. Because you got to figure they got to go across America.
Right.
That takes time.
Shit, now's the time to become a fucking truck driver, dude.
Oh,
Could you imagine the money they're making right now?
hand
The guys
over
that
fist.
actually drive? I mean, most of them make like, $7 to $8 grand a month.
Dude.
Prior to this shit.
They I saw like ABC News this morning, like on a Sunday. Watch George Stephanopoulos shows,
Right?
and they were trying to interview dudes that are literally living on those boats, been sitting there for 30 days,
Holy
just
shit.
on the boat, just ain't got nowhere to go, can't go anywhere.
I wonder how well supplied they are. They're like, do they have enough like food on those boats to sit out in the water like that?
Yeah, who knows,
Are they spending all fucking day fishing? Like, what's really going on?
dude? Crazy.
Wow. Yeah, there's got to be a lot of fights on those fucking boats, dude. Could you imagine
Yeah,
being in a tin can with the same people all day, like bumping shoulders when you walk? But like,
I knew somebody that worked on a cruise ship.
oh, yeah,
He was a cook, and so we were talking once, and I don't know if we talked about this before. Like cruise ships, big ships, where the crew lives,
right?
it's like their own little city. They said they got laundromats that they got to pay for.
Wow.
They got bars down there. It's like a little. He was telling me it's like a little city down there.
Just like in the middle of the boat towards the
Yeah.
bottom.
Somewhere's down there. And I asked, we were talking, I said, what's the worst thing you've ever seen, happen? He's like, these two cooks got into a fight once, and he body slammed him on top of a stove that was on. So, like, he had grill marks, like, burned into the skin.
Oh, shit. Damn. Didn't that happen? That shit happened on a movie. That was with that Steven Seagal movie, Under Siege or whatever it is. He's in a boat. He's a chef, as a matter of fact.
Oh, is that right?
Uh-huh. That dude was lying to you. He was quoting the old Steven Seagal movie.
I don't know, man. The dude was Jamaican. He sounded legit.
Fuck.
So, Sunday, we went to Living Spaces.
Okay.
Found her a bomb couch. Price was right. Everything. It wasn't a
At
sleeper
where?
sofa though. Living Spaces.
Living spaces.
Yes. Guess what? They didn't have it in stock,
Get the fuck out.
dude. Incredible.
Boy, you just had absolutely no luck
Well,
with furniture.
we found a couch that actually they didn't have it on display,
Yeah.
but it was similar to what we were actually looking at. It was a little bit bigger, which worked out pretty good. So,
She still got enough room for it and all that.
oh yeah,
Right on.
it's a bedroom, 1-bedroom apartment, but it's
So
got a
how
little
long
room.
before she gets the furniture?
Well, it's just the couch.
The
Well,
couch.
no. I ordered a TV stand online.
Okay.
The couch comes in on Wednesday. The TV stand is supposed to come in on next Monday.
So do you have to go back up there to put it together,
Yes, it's going to be delivered to my house. I'll have to take it over there.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because there's issues with her being able to accept packages right now. Or I should say deliveries because of work.
Right. And they won't hold them for her at the front desk?
I don't know. Well, stuff like that, I don't think so. How are you going to get it up to the apartment?
Same way you did the goddamn mattress. Drag that shit.
She ain't got no dolly. No, she ain't doing that. That's my daughter. She's not doing that.
Doesn't your son live right around there?
Yeah.
You can't go help her drag it upstairs?
Probably could, but you need a dolly for something like that.
All right.
But dining set, we found one, but it's not going to come in until, it says middle of December.
Well, wait a minute. Don't they? I'm sure they have a maintenance crew there. They got a dolly. They got to be able to move fridges around, right?
Does the maintenance crew do that stuff?
What? Move fridges?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
There's liability issues, isn't there?
Yeah, but if the fridge in an apartment goes out, because it comes with the fridge, right?
Yes.
So if it goes out and they got to trade it out.
That's their fridge, though.
Right.
Well, they can't move your furniture for you.
Yeah, but you could, hey, can I borrow the dolly real quick?
Yo, maybe you didn't hear me. My daughter don't do that. Daddy does that.
I was talking about your son, though. Like, come over and
that's not his responsibility. He's got school.
Wow.
Yes. So.
Wow. All right. Well, she got you wrapped around that finger so tight, boy. Woo wee.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, well, at least you can admit it, though. But that's good, though.
Well, here's the thing. People are going to realize that this episode is coming out on Tuesday morning instead of the traditional Wednesday.
Right.
Because I'm going back up there tomorrow.
To put some shit together?
Because Wednesday, the couch is supposed to come. So we're going to go up there.
So you're going to go up there Tuesday, stay the night, and wait for the couch? Yeah. What do you get to sleep on? The old air mattress?
Air mattress, yeah.
Dude, you realize you're 50, right?
Trust me, I know.
But
you know what? When's the last time you slept on an air mattress?
2012 maybe?
Dog, air mattresses have come a long way. Because back, our first air mattress was like the camping ones, on the floor.
Right.
No, this thing sits up like a traditional bed. It's not bad. I wouldn't want to do it for 3 months like my daughter, but once in a great while
you'd be all right.
Yeah, it's not bad.
You do it for a night?
Yeah.
Right on. Well, and I guess if it's high enough, then you don't have to roll off and then try to stand up holding the wall, right?
Dude, I'm telling you, they've come a long way. They even got ones that have like little headboards now, too, that blow up.
Really?
Yeah. No, it's not big. It's a little,
right.
Half a sun, if you will, half a circle.
Their mom at one point told me, I knew I should have fucking ran for the hills when I came to your house and all you had was fucking blow up furniture. Because in my living room, when I first met their mom, I had a chair, a blow up recliner, and I had a blow up mattress.
Are you serious?
But I had a big ass TV. For sure.
You had a blow up chair?
Uh huh. Hell yeah. I just started to get back up on feet. I was like, all right. All my money was going to rent. I said, I could do some blow up furniture. Sure,
serious?
Yeah.
Oh, how old were you?
I went in 27. About 27.
Dog, how are you gonna have blow up furniture at 27?
And no car.
I'm not mad at you for that.
Yeah.
But blow up furniture? Come on, player.
Hell yeah. That was just for a little bit until I got situated, and then I went to errands, and I had me some.
How long was a little bit?
A couple months, maybe. Then I went to errands. I got me some leather furniture, and I got me a real mattress.
Okay.
It was good. It was real good.
Errands?
Yeah.
What, you rent some furniture?
Well, yeah, I didn't know how long I was going to be in Bakersfield. And then keep it for a couple months to bring it back and to get something else. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
When we bought the couch, when my daughter bought the couch, I should say, they offered her.
Who bought the couch?
My daughter bought it.
Okay.
I'll pay for it later on, but it's in her name.
So she picked out the couch, is what you meant. Okay.
Actually, I picked it out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, again, because it was, dude, it almost looked like what we wanted at IKEA.
Okay.
You know, it did with the chase on one side.
Okay.
But it wasn't the sleeper sofa like I mentioned.
Okay.
But that's exactly what we were looking for. Anyways, while she was doing the paperwork, I was sitting there, and they said, yeah, so we offered this insurance that if anything happens to it, if you stain it or if it rips. And so I'm just shaking my head no, like, behind the salesperson's back.
Right.
Telling my daughter, no, don't even bother. Because stuff like that is usually expensive.
Right.
It's like a $550 couch.
Oh, that's not even worth getting in insurance on it, right?
Well, that's what I assumed.
Right.
Because I would have guessed it was like a 20% of the total cost, so maybe $100, $150.
Right.
Dude, it was only like $60.
Yeah. Well, we had a company that there before I left Aaron's that we could send out to do repairs. They're cheap as all get out, dude. They'd go out and clean it and take care of a stain, or we had our guys that would take our machines out and clean the furniture and do all that.
Really?
Shit. Yeah, fuck yeah. It was when you order from Aaron's or you buy from Aaron, that's part of it. Is that if you want, we'll go out and clean your shit at your house because it's part of the maintenance. You pay 10% every month. Pay $9.99 a month for the what
Is
they call it
that
ESP.
required?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So that was like the insurance on it. If something happened to it, we send somebody out to do the repair. Can't be repaired, we'll replace it.
Well, see, that's what they were saying. She was like, you know, if it's ripped, we'll come out, we'll fix it. And if ultimately, if we can't, for whatever reason, we'll replace it. So to me, it's a scam.
Right.
You know, but the last thing she said was, and if you don't make a claim in, I think she said 5 years, baby, you'll get your money back on it. So I was like, okay, well, that's win-win right there.
Right.
And for $60, maybe $60.
And if $60 in one call, it's covered. You pay. It's going to pay for itself. And if after 5 years you haven't used it and they give it back to you, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I do, because I know she could be drinking with her buddies and all that kind of good stuff. So we got it. I was like, wench. But then I was like, hold on. She don't have to bring it back in here for an issue, right?
They wouldn't make them do that, would they?
Well, because have you ever bought insurance for a camera?
Well,
like
it
the
was
extended warranty on a camera?
Well, look at the TV. Oh, well, you got to bring it in, bitch.
Exactly. So what makes me think anything different?
Right.
You know? Like if it's a cushion, for example, do I got to bring you a cushion and leave it here for 2 weeks and then come back for it? And now I'm missing a cushion for however long it is. But she was like, no. And we come out. I was like, oh yeah, you're gonna have to do that.
She should be calling them just for whatever at that point on anything. You know what I mean?
Can you just say I want it clean and that's it?
You should be able to. You should just check the contract.
Huh.
I don't know about living spaces, how that shit works, but I would call them and see. I would assume that's got to be part of it. You know what I mean? Because they have to be able to. On there, it would tell you if they're gonna clean it. If that's part of it, because she said if anything spilled on it, you got a stain on it or whatever. Oh yeah, spilled something on it. All right, come on, clean it. So
yeah, that should be delivered on Wednesday, so she'll at least have a place to sit down in the living room.
And and when was the coffee table coming or the entertainment center coming?
Next Monday.
And so you got to go up the following week too?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Well, I don't know if I'll go like right then, but because she don't even have a TV working yet because she doesn't have internet. That needs to get hooked up as well.
So at the apartment complex that she's at, she doesn't get free cable and internet?
No.
What kind of place did you put her up at? Really? That's kind of interesting. I thought all maybe I'm showing my age, but I thought apartment complexes included that now.
Why would they?
I don't know, because they get some sort of deal when they do it that way.
Really?
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Or apparently I'm wrong, because like my my sister, where she lives, it's not an apartment, but in the community that she lives in, the cable and trash and all that shit's included in like her
Cable, too?
HOA. Yeah. Cable and internet. Mm-hmm.
Really? That's not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all. I mean, it's part of her HOA fees, but
Huh.
maybe she need to ask. Maybe she got it and don't even know.
What is Wi-Fi?
What is Wi-Fi?
Yes.
Wireless internet.
Wireless internet.
Yeah.
So if they told you we're giving you Wi-Fi, that means they're getting a modem as well as a wireless router?
You have to have a modem, period. And then you get a wireless router to send the signal.
Okay, right. That's what. Yeah, I know that. It's just that when I was trying to explain this to my daughter,
Right.
hey, you get. I said, every time the Wi-Fi goes down in our house, and I got to go into the closet, and I'm in there for like 15 minutes trying to figure stuff out. She's like, yeah. I said, I'm going to the modem that has the router attached to it. That's why I'm in that closet. There's like little boxes.
Right.
She didn't have a clue. So she set up an appointment for the internet provider to get her hooked up.
Right.
So I said, make sure you find out if they're going to give you a wireless router. And she says, well, they're giving me Wi-Fi. Is that what that is? And I'm like, I'll be honest with you, I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, that's what it would be if it's Wi-Fi. It's wireless.
So would it be 2 boxes? Because I don't think they combined the 2.
No, it would be 2 boxes. I
All right.
believe so. Because that's the way I have it. I have the modem, and then I bought the extra.
Yeah, me too. So again, I was just telling her if they make you buy a wireless router, you can get something small because it's like the apartment's only like 700 square feet.
And do you know what kind of what package she got? Like how fast?
Well, she asked me this. She was asking me those questions. She goes, okay, there's 3 offers: $50, $60, and $75 a month, or something like that.
Okay.
She goes, which one do I get? I'm like, you know what? I don't know. She's like, which one do you have at home? I said, I don't know. But I'll tell you what, the $50 one's going to be the slowest. The $75 one's going to be the fastest. So you might as well just get the one in the middle. It'll save you some money, but yet it won't be the slowest.
And what'd she say? Okay.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Ask her, I have an extra router if you need.
Oh, word up.
Yeah, that way, one of the wireless ones, I think it does up to 100 gigs. So
Now
be-
you're speaking Greek.
it should be plenty fast, is what I'm saying. Whatever she's got. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Wow. So I really like it was Toyota the Desert. Is that what it is? The one there in Cat City? The first time I went there, it was funny because I go, to get the maintenance on the car done or whatever because it's part of the lease, right?
Did you buy yours from India, though?
No. I bought mine from Cat City.
Oh, okay.
So I go there, and the first time, and I'm almost attacked by these 2 little dogs with this foreign man, and the dog's just fucking yelping up a storm. Right? Anytime I move, just a little bit, I try to move away, and the dogs would still they're, picking up their head, watching me like I'm fucking gonna steal them or some shit. Right? But this last time I went, and I had gone up to the counter, checked in, and I had a cigarette. I was gonna go walk out front to go smoke, get away from everybody and go smoke, right? So all the guys, all the people are lined up here, like all the people that deal with service and all that, right? All the riders, okay. Right? And at the very last one, there was 2 chicks, and the last one that was there was just kind of cute. He was getting hot, and there was a guy that worked there that was at the door, right? So I'm going to walk out, and I told the dude, oh, excuse me. He says, hey, papa. Hey, papi. I said, fuck, this is going to be a good day, right? So I turned around, and I was like, ¿Qué onda, mama? What's up? I said, oh, no, I was talking to him. I said, oh, that's fucked. Oh, you calling me? I wasn't sure if you were calling me a potato or if you were talking to me or you were yeah, she ended up talking to the other fucking dude. I was like, wow. I said, I thought today was going to be a good day. I said, should I come get my car done? It's going to be washed. Got a girl cat calling me now. Nada. You broke my heart today. You broke my heart today.
I mean, I get pissed. Well, I shouldn't say pissed, but I get embarrassed. Like if I'm driving by and I see another pool guy,
right?
And you put your hands up like, hey, what's up? And then he doesn't do it in return, or he doesn't see you. You're like, right. You feel like dumb.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, yeah, dude. I felt stupid as all get out, but I was like, well, fuck. Now I got to get loud and stupid just to make over it. You know what I mean? Holy shit! Yeah, it was pretty goddamn funny though. So every time I go there, there's always some kind of fun going on. Do you ever buy shit on eBay?
Not as much as I used to, but yes, I used to buy a lot from eBay.
Yeah, like what? Like what kind of shit were you buying on eBay?
Clothing.
Really?
Yeah. Sometimes you find a jacket that
you just gotta have.
Yeah.
Like what kind of jacket? Like a Michael Jackson jacket? Like what
no members only. Just so light sweater, like light jackets.
Right, little windbreakers or whatever.
Let me pull up my list right now. I can tell you some of the things I've bought. I bought earpieces, Bluetooth.
Okay.
Work.
And why eBay, not Amazon? Just out of curiosity.
A lot of it has to do with PayPal. Amazon doesn't let you pay with PayPal.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
You just got to hit more. Yeah, they do.
Serious?
Mm-hmm.
No, they don't.
Yeah. You just hit more options and PayPal will come up.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
You serious?
You see how many boxes I get, right?
No, you don't. No, it doesn't.
Okay. So I was asking because I don't shop on eBay a lot. eBay seems a little sketchy to me nowadays.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
So I bought something for the Cadillac. So like the front window pillar.
Okay.
That plastic that goes over it, the top clip broke, so it's hanging down right now. So if I hit the brakes really hard and Sebastian's a passenger, it's gonna go in his neck.
Yeah, I remember that from Arizona.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
So I finally bought the piece, right? I found it. They had it on eBay. It was like $45, dude, right? So like, cool. I ordered it. And then, I watched the tracking on it to see when it's coming. I tried to get it before I went to Vegas.
Right.
Well, it didn't come. So I kept looking at it. And it was still stuck in New Jersey, right?
Right.
So I was like, fuck, man. So then I noticed that somebody started a claim on it, right? So I called UPS and they said, we don't know, but somebody started a claim on it. Okay, but what does a claim say? Oh, well, there's nothing on there yet. It could take 48 hours to get an answer. All right, cool.
Well, who would put a claim on it?
So that was my next thing, right? So it was the person that I bought it from was also watching it and put a claim on it. Because I sent him a message and said, hey, listen, I bought this pillar. Here's the order number. I said, I noticed that it hasn't moved from New Jersey out of that service center, and somebody put a claim on it. Do you know what's going on with it? And he sent me back, hey, you know what? Yeah, it looks like they're having issues with drivers, and they're having, because of weather, they're not able to move some stuff around. He said, so I'll keep an eye on it for you. Okay, cool, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad you knew what was going on. I just kind of wanted to know where it was at. It's no big rush. Well, the next morning, this guy sends me an email, dude. And he says, hey, you know what? I talked it over with my partner. I've already submitted a refund to you. He says, it wasn't our fault as to why you don't have it yet or why it hasn't moved, but we want to make sure that you have great customer service, and so we want to go ahead and give you a refund. Don't order it again because it's coming to you. Feel free to keep it. It's going to be feel free to keep it. Because, just for the inconvenience, we're going to go ahead and refund you. I was like, get out. I said, dude, you don't have to do that. Like, that wasn't, I was just calling to find out, like, I emailed just to find out what was going on. If you knew, I was satisfied that you had an answer for me. But I appreciate you going above and beyond, with your customer service. He said, yeah, we just want to make sure that, if there's anything you need in the future, that you come back and if there's anything that we can help you out with in the future. I was like, hey, dope, dude. So if you're looking for something on eBay, and it's for your car, dude, do me a favor. Look up GoGo Automotive Parts and buy your stuff from them. Absolutely the best customer service. I mean, the next day, Tony, like, I woke up to the email. Hey, sorry, it's due this, and this. I talked it over with my partners. We've already given you a full refund. Don't order it again. The part will get there. Enjoy it when it gets there. Thank you for your business.
Wow.
I was like, holy shit, dude. I didn't know companies still did shit like that.
Less than $100?
Less than $100. I mean, it was like $45. It's not, I mean, it wasn't a big ticket item, but it's still one of those things that it's like, it wasn't that big of an inconvenience. Like I said, I was just looking to find out what was going on with it.
Right.
You know what I mean? But again, they above and beyond, and they're like, hey, no, just go ahead and keep it.
One of the very first purchases I made with Amazon.
Yeah.
I was buying a book because I was taking a trip.
Okay.
And the book was supposed to have gotten to my house before the trip, and it had not shown up yet. So I contacted them. I don't remember what the reasoning was, what I was contacting them for. And they wound up giving me a refund. And the book showed up like 2 days later.
Oh, wow.
So I contacted them again. I was like, hey, the book showed up. So they're like, no,
keep it.
So ever since then, that's when I started really buying from Amazon.
Amazon did the same thing too. Like, I had ordered something, and it never came. I said, hey, listen, I looked around. I said, I've asked my neighbors. Nobody has it. I said, it never came here, but it shows that it was delivered. Absolutely no problem. I'll go ahead and I'm going to write a claim on it right now, and we'll get that shipped out to you tomorrow.
Have you noticed the Amazon trucks?
Yeah. They're coming, dude.
They're everywhere.
Yep. Which is, I mean, dude, it's no wonder they're such a moneymaker. You know what I mean? Like, they do, and how much faster can it get? Like,
it's crazy. I'm assuming that spot right there on Day Palm opened.
Oh, did it open already? Or is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because, dude, I'm telling you, those black vans are everywhere.
Wow. I wonder if it's going to be one of those things where you can, like a pickup center too, though. We can deliver it, or you can go there to Cat City and pick it up. How crazy would that be? And especially right now during Christmas, can you imagine? Those trucks are going to be all over for the next couple of months.
Yeah.
So now Christmas coming, do you go out and shop for people, or do you do it all online?
Half and half.
Half and half?
Yeah.
Do you set yourself a budget for Christmas, or do you just whatever you feel at the time?
Whatever we feel at the time.
Got you.
Do you have a budget?
Sometimes. Like, well, what I do is, like, I'm usually, like, right now, I'm usually done by now.
Really?
Yeah. I buy early. Just so that I make sure that, because I buy it per paycheck. You mean, okay, well, I'll spend, this amount this paycheck, this amount this paycheck. But what's cool is now we do for the kids. So there's only a couple of kids now that are below 18. And then everybody that's over 18 on Thanksgiving, we choose names, and then we do a Secret Santa. And that's the one gift that you get. Unless somebody wants to, buy you something else. But usually it's just the one thing. You know what I mean? So, like for the kids, I usually go all out for the girls, because that's my brother's daughters.
Right.
So I usually get them pretty good.
Yeah, we pretty much just, now it's gotten to the point where she might like this shirt, or he might like these pants.
Right.
Very rarely is it anymore like they specifically tell us something that they want.
Right.
Well,
because now they're working and they're starting to have their own money, so they can buy what they want, right? Like, it's not like for the most part. It's
Yeah.
not like, you know what I mean, purchases are so far out of whack for them that they can't do it themselves. You know what I
Right.
mean? Yeah, I think that's kind of... And this will be a different style of Christmas for you too, right, Seabass? Because you're going to have management money now, right?
Hopefully.
Yeah, so it'll make things a little bit easier to go out and be a part and buy stuff, right?
How
That's
long?
the plan.
Why do you say management money?
Because
Can you
I'm
talk
a
about-
manager?
You're a manager now.
I don't think we
So-
talked about it last time because it wasn't official, so I don't think he knows. If you want
Yeah.
to tell him.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Did you open up that savings account yet?
Nope.
Did you get a raise with that?
Yeah.
you
I wouldn't have taken it if I didn't get one.
So you don't think that extra money you could have put in a savings account?
I probably could have, yeah. It's not like I don't have time to.
Well, we've been talking about it for how long now?
Yeah, for how long?
A year almost now?
And you haven't pushed them to.
Man, I don't have a savings account. Leave me alone. Your bullshit's with him, not me.
You. Come on, dude. Let me ask you a question. When you say you budget for Christmas, what do you mean by you budget? And in starting November, you start pulling money out?
Like in October, usually. Because by November, usually like a week before Thanksgiving, everything's done.
Okay. Something that one of the things that I used to do, so, sea bass, maybe take another pointer that you're probably not going to use.
Yeah, probably not.
Christmas is at same time every year. Okay? It doesn't sneak up on you. If you're one of those, I couldn't believe I didn't have... No. It comes every year, same time of year, same shit. Just go ahead, take $100 and open up a savings account.
If I hear the word savings account one more time, I'm going to kill myself.
Give me a number that you want to spend at Christmas. Any number. I don't. It doesn't
$500.
$500. Divide that by 12. Go ahead, take your get your phone.
Calculator is the word you're looking for.
Go ahead, calculator app.
Oh, well.
No, trust me, your math is off today.
$50 would be $600.
Okay, let's say you want to spend $600. So it's $50 a month.
Well, but I already put $100
Hold on a
in, right?
second. No, because when you pull out that $600, you still need money in that account.
Okay.
And then dump money. Hey, how often do you get paid? Once a month? Once every 2 weeks?
Once every 2 weeks.
Boom, $25 out of every check.
Are you sure it's once every 2 weeks and not twice a month?
Yes.
Okay.
$25 out of every check. Put it in that account. And guess what happens when you get to Christmas?
You know what? $25 is like half a tank, though. I'm just saying.
I'm just trying to help you out, kid. Because once Christmas comes around, guess what? You'll have that $600 and you wouldn't even felt it.
You are...
Here we go.
No. It's not bad. I'm just saying you're a different kind of person. Like you have a different kind of self-discipline, I guess. To where you've decided and you've managed your money a certain way.
Is it self-discipline or is it the fear of not being able to have it when the time comes?
Well, I think both.
Because I'd be more nervous and be like, damn, just like I said, it's the same time of year. It's the same time every year.
Right?
I mean, I'd rather not be afraid at that time. Oh, my God, I don't have any money. How am I going to get these presents?
That makes sense.
See what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. But you're a live in the box kind of guy. And I kind of color outside the lines. You know, I mean,
Let me ask you this. You get a tax refund check.
yeah,
What do you do with it?
blow it.
See what I'm saying?
Like I buy. Well, before it was I pay the taxes on the house with it,
Okay, boom.
and
Perfect.
then it's done.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, I ain't mad at that.
You know what I mean? But now that I pulled money out and it's part of the loan, I don't have to worry about that anymore.
Right.
So, but by the time that hits, the plates on the Toyota are due, and then 3 months later, the plates on the Cadillac are due. So I save it and pay both of those, and then on and gone.
Okay, good.
And then I put the rest away. Because then at the end of the year, I got to pay for the warranty on the house, and then I got to pay, you know what I mean? Just paying shit left and right.
See, something like that, like the warranty on the house. Again, how much is that? Give me a number. Doesn't even have to be real.
Like $650 for the year.
$650.
Mm-hmm.
What's that? $50 a month.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be another envelope in the underwear drawer. $25 every paycheck goes there. $25 every paycheck goes into the Christmas fund. $25 every paycheck goes into that one.
Yeah, but that's like $75 already. You know what I mean? Now you're whittling me down. I ain't even got paid yet.
It's all about life.
Shit.
Exactly what I told my daughter. I said, all right, you're going to be paying rent now? I said, figure out what your rent is. Divide that by 2. Every time you get a paycheck, you put half of it towards your rent. Off the bat. No questions asked.
Did you really?
Yep. I sure did. Because it's she called it a portal. You know what that is?
A what?
A portal. Online.
A portal?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So remember how I told you the overage that I paid? It shows up. It's almost like an account where you can put money into it, and once a month they'll take the rent out.
Right.
So you have to make sure to have the rent there before the day that they go to pull it out.
Kind of like an escrow account.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I pay every time you get paid, because she signed up for direct deposit.
Right.
Something that we don't do because I'm just old school like that. Well, my wife, I should say. Every time you get that paper that says you got paid this much, automatically go online and move half of the rent into that account. Boom. That way you'll never get stuck.
That's good. Rent's important, right? And so, like, with
credit
her,
is important.
What was that?
Credit.
Yes. So her rent, does that include like all of her lights and
No.
So she electricity and gas and there's
gas
no gas
and
in
water.
this apartment.
Well, gas and water.
Okay.
Well, it is an electric stove, so there probably isn't any.
Yeah, I don't think there's any gas in
Fire.
apartments.
No, it's a laundry room. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the water is included.
Okay. But the electricity separate.
Correct.
What's the electric company in LA where she's at?
DWP, Department of Water and Power.
And is it expensive out there?
I don't know. That I don't know. I can't see it being expensive because she didn't even have to run the air. Matter of fact, when we were going to IKEA,
Yeah.
she was like, how do I turn off the air conditioner?
No.
I said, all
of a
now
sudden,
you
right?
want to turn off the air conditioner. I said, in the summertime, I come home from work and the back door is open so the dog can come in and out as it pleases. It's 120 degrees outside. Inside the house is 78. And you just let all that cold air out. But yeah, you live in L.A. when it's 68 degrees outside and you want to make sure to turn the air conditioner off. How the tables have turned.
What'd she say? Fuck you, Mingo.
But yeah, she has cracking up about that. I gotta turn the air conditioner off.
Yeah, it's a change when you gotta start doing that.
The reason I asked about your tax refund,
Huh?
because that's another thing I was just gonna say. For all you listeners, if you want another pointer, that something that I did and continue to do. What's one of your cheapest bills that comes in every month? Gas, right?
Right.
Put half of that tax refund check towards the gas company, and the other half towards the water. So you won't have a gas bill or a water bill for a whole year.
That's a pretty good idea.
Boom. That's what I do.
Really? How much is your gas bill where you live?
Summertime,
asking.
$20, $18. Wintertime, probably like 60 to 80.
Really?
To 100.
Wow. It's quite a bit.
And sometimes my old lady heats up the jacuzzi,
Oh, yeah.
fireplace,
Yeah, I
gas
forgot about that
fireplace,
shit. Yeah.
barbecue.
Yeah.
It can add up.
Yeah. Yeah.
One time I accidentally heated the pool and I didn't even know it for like a week and a half. That one hurt. Let me tell you.
I
That
bet.
one hurt. But yeah, dude. I mean, I'll put a big chunk towards those bills, and every month is a credit.
Never thought about doing that. That's a good idea. Very, very good idea. I don't know about, this year, I think I fucked up this year because I did the IED, the electric bill. I did it on the average.
Okay.
And the average was like $263 a month.
Really?
Yeah. Well, because I keep it like 72 in the house. You know what I mean? And then those couple of months that the pool and the pump was running all day long. So that pushed me up, and then I think I'm almost $1,000 over the 263 at this month at this point because of running the AC still and the pump and all that shit.
Mean up to this month, you're $1,000 over,
right?
But now you're gonna start seeing it go backwards.
Yeah, it should. Yeah, because I'm gonna, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because there shouldn't be the AC shouldn't be on all the time and all that shit. So hopefully, we'll see. Next year, man. Next year, I'm hoping on doing solar. I want to get that shit done.
If you swapped out your air conditioner, I bet that'll save you a ton.
Yeah, probably.
It's gonna cost you a ton.
Yeah,
but it'll save you a ton.
Yeah, well, if I do, I'm gonna get a bigger one. That unit I think is a little small for the house. You know what I mean? I want a big one.
Or put your whole check towards your cell phone bill. Tax refund.
That's probably a pretty good idea. Right now, so you'd be proud of me, right? It's an 11 Max Pro. The new 13 came out. Haven't even gone to go look at it or thought about it.
Max Pro.
iPhone. You dinosaur.
Yeah.
That's actually called a Max Pro?
Yeah.
Is it like the no, that was a Plus. Remember the big phones?
Yeah, it's 256 gig. It's the bigger of the the memories.
Physically bigger.
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah.
So you want a pat on the back because you got an iPhone 11 and the 13's out?
Yeah. I skipped 2. I'm not even thinking about going to get a new one.
I would hope not.
Why?
Because you don't need one.
That's what I'm saying. That's a big step for me. Normally, I'd have been like, oh, the 13's coming out tomorrow.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Dude, I was paying $60 a month on that for 2 years. Plus the service, plus the insurance, plus the blah, blah, blah. And I paid for his phone. And
you pay for his phone?
Yeah. And I paid for Milo's too.
Wow. Talk about spoiled kids.
Oh, shit.
I fucking pay rent, you dick.
You got no room to talk.
Hey. It's all relevant, kid. We're just helping our kids out. That's all. I mean, I
do that for me. That way I can get a hold of them. You know what I mean? That's for me, not for them. That way I know I can get a hold of them. I'm not have to worry about them.
What do you mean?
Their phone.
Because you pay for you expect them to pick up?
Yeah.
And do they?
Yeah.
Both of them?
Yeah.
And you really think that if they paid their own phone, they wouldn't pick up?
Yeah. Then I couldn't.
Clearly, you fucking don't know me very well.
Then I couldn't say, "Yeah, I fucking called you. Why didn't you pick up? Because I paid for it and I didn't want to answer it." Fuck. Okay. What are you gonna say?
I'm your father, goddammit. Really? You don't think they'd pick up?
Would you pick up? He'd pick up the phone, but it's like now, like if I text him, he'd like 1 in 3 text back.
Yeah, because 3 out of 3 texts are TikToks.
But they're very meaningful and they're very...
No, the fuck
they're very
not.
towards
no
you.
TikTok has ever been meaningful to anybody.
What? You're tripping. The one where I showed you the girl playing the guitar.
I already followed her on Instagram.
Right, but I didn't know that. And had I not sent that to you,
it was useless.
I wouldn't have known that.
It was
so
useless.
It was useless because it allowed us to have that conversation.
You just agreed with me.
I said it wasn't useless.
No, you said it was. We can go. We can.
Yeah, we can.
Go back
we will.
To that.
I'll add that to the end of the conversation too.
So if you don't hear it on the end, it's because I was right.
He's not right. He likes to think he is, but he's not.
Okay.
Gosh.
Anything else?
No. Cool. I think that was it. Are buffets here open again? Do you know, like at the casinos?
Oh, I don't know. Good question. I don't even think the one right here. I don't even think they put the buffet back up.
The Agua right here?
Yeah, and there isn't one at the new Agua on De Palm.
There's not one there either?
No, there's no buffet there.
I haven't been to that one yet. I gotta go check it out.
It's not bad.
Yeah?
I'm not a gambler, so, but it's not. The bar is actually almost as big as the slots and all the gambling.
So it's a small. It's
smaller than this one, yeah.
Yeah. What about you? And you don't go down to the casinos down in Indio or Coachella, right?
I haven't been there in a while.
So my parents used to like to go to Augustine.
Never been to that one.
It was small. They've done a lot to it now. They cleaned it all up, but it was always really small. It seemed kind of, but it's way back past the palm trees, and it's just kind of like, ooh, kind of creepy.
Really?
And like, yeah, when you're walking out, I mean, there's a security guard and all that shit, so it's safe, but it just seems weird. You know what I mean? And fantasy's cool. I've only been to Spotlight 29 once. But what's funny is, when my parents were alive, they used to love going to Spotlight 29 because every month they had giveaways.
Right.
So if you remember, my parents had fucking dish set after dish set after dish set, and they all Spotlight 29, right? Don't you have a leather jacket, right?
Yep.
That my dad gave you that had the Spotlight 29 logo on it. Yeah, dude. Fucking hilarious. I was like, oh, mijo, look, I got this jacket from Spotlight 29. I think you might like it. Oh, yeah, I'll take it. All right. Fucking hilarious, dude.
They used to have a club in there that I think it was on Friday nights, was our music.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was actually pretty fun.
I would think that the ones down there would be more, like freestyle, old school shit down there all the time.
It had to be a special night because all the other nights it's going to be the Tejano and the Bandera and all that kind of music.
Otra.
Yeah. One time we went to there was a band playing and they were actually pretty good. Our boy Luis, his brother got us into the VIP section, so he invited us because he knew one of the band members.
Okay.
So we were like, Luis was like, yo, you guys want to go? VIP? We were like, okay, sure, why not?
Did you go buy you a paisley shirt?
No.
So you fit in?
But dude, the VIP section, all it was a black leather couch, like on one side of the stage that had a single rope around it.
That's fucking hilarious. Holy shit.
And it was one of those things that, like, the way it was set up, there's like two leather couches, one facing the opposite direction of the band and one facing the band.
Okay.
So it was almost like, you picture a VIP section maybe in the back, you can see the audience, see the
stage,
crowd, and then the stage. No, This was right abutted against the stage, and I was unfortunately looking the opposite direction, so I'm looking at Luis, and the bathroom's right behind him. Yeah.
Not so VIP-ish. Shit, that's hilarious. Do we have any special shout outs or anything that need to go on this week?
Oh yeah, we always do. Always do.
You always do.
Really? You see, because you don't care.
I'm gonna shout out that girl at Toyota the Desert. Mama.
This Friday.
Yes.
I want to give early birthday, happy birthday, to Manuel's wife, Kristen.
Happy birthday, Kristen.
Happy birthday.
She's going to be, I'm not going to say her age. It's her birthday Friday. That's all we need to know.
That's it.
My niece, Christina's nephew's sister.
Okay.
Her birthday is also on Friday. They share a birthday. Can you believe it? Yeah. Small world. So happy birthday, Tisha.
Happy birthday.
And last but not least, my brother's birthday is Sunday.
Rick?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
How old he gonna be? You can say his
He'll
birthday,
be
right?
54.
54?
Yeah.
God damn. We have to sit down and talk to him. Let us know what it's like, what to expect in 4 years.
You know, I didn't realize. I mean, I've known, but I guess I never really realized it. His son just turned 21 last week.
Right?
Actually, yesterday. Yeah, yesterday was his birthday.
And what's his son's name?
Johnny. We shouted him out last week.
Oh, okay.
But you don't remember, so you don't care. That's what I mean by you don't care.
You don't care, so you don't remember.
Right.
There you go.
That's fair.
And then my sister-in-law, her birthday's at the end of the month. So the three of them have birthdays in November. And his other son is in December.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, that's a trip.
That's like me. I have a son with a birthday in November that you didn't mention because you don't care. And my other son's in December, but you don't remember because you don't care.
I wished him happy birthday. You didn't.
So I did. I was with him in Vegas. What are you talking
That
about?
wasn't his birthday. Oh, you just, so long as it's near the day.
That was a celebration. I did tell him on his birthday.
Yeah, sure you did.
I did. I was walking by and said, "Hey, cabron, happy birthday."
No, he texted me while I was at work, happy birthday.
Well, he had to work on his birthday. What do you want me to do?
Wait a minute. What are you talking about? You didn't wake up?
Nope.
Give him breakfast?
Nope.
Make him a...
I'm not his mom.
I had to buy breakfast at work. I had to read that text from him.
Wow.
Yep.
Did you go to sleep? Did you go to work before you woke up?
Before he woke up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you couldn't wake up early so you could wish him happy birthday before he went to
No,
work?
because I had spent 4 days with him in Vegas celebrating his birthday. We good.
No, his birthday.
Yeah, we was good. I sent him a text on his birthday.
See, because in our household...
And I brought him home donuts that day.
In our household... just what we do. On their actual birthday, the four of us will go do something.
Oh, that's cool.
So, like, we might do something like the weekend for the family and the friends and their friends or whatever. But on their actual day, it's just the four of us and we go do something.
Right on.
So,
Did he call you on your birthday?
He texted me.
He texted you on the 1st?
Mm-hmm.
oh, is that what you were trying to say?
No.
You.
Just trying to bring that back.
I was talking about the shout out before his birthday. I said that. Yeah, I was like, hey, his birthday's coming up.
I don't know.
But yeah, on his
okay. All right.
Wow.
All right. I was just checking because he didn't tell me. I didn't know. So I had to ask.
Man.
And Milo's is December 16th, just so that you have that in your armory for next month. You know what I mean?
Let me see if I already have it.
I think Tony texted me before you did.
Well, yeah, because Tony get up at fucking 4 o'clock in the morning. Tony's got in the habit of calling me at 8 in the morning lately.
Speaking of that, before we go,
Oh, yeah. No, I didn't.
Just want to hear.
So you know what, dude?
Oh, no, yeah. Dad said it first.
Yeah, see.
I'm surprised.
What? 2 minutes? 5 minutes?
3 hours.
Ooh, look at you. You roll out of bed.
Trying to come
Let me
between-
shoot this text out right quick.
He's
'cause
trying to get
Set an
between me
alarm
and my
for-
son.
He set an alarm for 9:40. Then went right back to bed.
So I had all the best intentions. I went out there. I cleared off my work table. All that. I'd had shit on that table for a couple years now, right? Like we've
Since
just
I've
been
lived here.
just pushing shit out there, right? And then I had all along this right side of the garage, I just pushed everything back because I was going to paint and I was going to do all that shit. I just fucking, I'm just going to clear it out, just put everything back, organize everything, good to go. So I pulled everything off the wall, and with a blower, I was blowing out all the sand. Well, I didn't have on a fucking mask, and it was like a fucking bomb had gone off there was such a big plume in the garage of just sand.
Piece of advice next time: open the garage door.
It was open, jackass. And so was the side door, but it wasn't enough to pull it all out. So I'm sitting there blowing. Maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes in, dude. I started sneezing and coughing, and it was just dripping out of my face. So I got about a quarter of that done, I'm off on Thursday, so I'll get it all cleaned out and set up on Thursday. I'll wear a mask and blow the rest of it out and do what I got to do, but I'll get it done this Thursday. Set up the elliptical machine. And,
It sounds like you need to bust out the broom and the dustpan first. Because you're really supposed to blow out the light stuff, like, just a little fine.
Why don't you come and do it?
Ooh. What if I just do a water hose? Just do water hose, right?
I don't know how kind of drainage you got.
Because I got about a 6-inch footing up, so it's not like it's gonna hit the walls. It'll just.
Oh, you got around the 3 corners?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that way it's not gonna.
That's real nice.
Yeah, so I can get in there and spray it with water if need be.
Well, then again, that much dirt. No, you gotta sweep it up.
Well, I gotta sweep it up.
Because if you got like a mound of dirt, you can't be pushing that out with water.
Why?
Because it's gonna be like all muddy and stuff.
That's what happens when you put water on dirt. It gets muddy.
Yeah, that's why you're supposed to clean it up with broom and a dustpan first.
Man, why you always make everything difficult?
Think of it as the initial getting your body used to doing these things.
That's what I said. I put out a video the other day when I was doing that. I put it up on our Instagram at Madhouse Sideshow on Instagram, showing the work that I did while I was in there.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Good for you.
Showing everybody how much work that I've done in there or whatnot. And what I said, man, so much work just to begin to work out. It's a workout trying to get there. Like, goddamn. I mean, but it's been like, fuck. We got the house. I started probably about 2 years afterwards. I closed it, enclosed it, and then I bought the workbench and the cabinets that I put in there and shit. So, it's probably about 3 years worth of shit that's just been, and I'll just put out in the garage. We'll deal with it when we get around to it. Needed to get the house done and all this other bullshit, get the house tidy again. So now we can focus on that.
I promised my old lady 5 to 7 years ago.
You still haven't done it.
Still haven't cleaned out that garage. And when I promised her, I really had the intention of cleaning it out.
Right.
I really did.
So what happened?
You know what it is? It's just there's so much.
Don't know where to start.
And we're still keeping so much. I think we would probably unload 10% of what's in there.
Why don't you send her away for the weekend and just fucking get a dumpster and clean that shit out? Because if she hasn't gone out there to see it or ask for it in 5 years,
I'm telling you,
you don't need it.
I'm telling you, I still think we'd only get rid of 10, maybe 15% of what's in there.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna wipe that shit out. I'm done. So yeah, I mean, just gotta get that shit over and done with already. Just be done with it.
I gotta check out that video. What is it again?
It's on Madhouse Sideshow on Instagram. Just go on and look it up. Go to the page and you'll be able to find it.
Madhouse Sideshow?
Yeah, Madhouse Sideshow. And you'll be able to find it. It should be the first one on there because I don't think I posted anything after that. It's been the last thing.
Did you actually show your face in it?
No, you just hear my voice. Dude, I got to tell you, my nose was so bad. I took an allergy pill. I went and I took a shower. And I laid down for a minute because it fucking felt like shit, right? And I was able to fall asleep for a little bit. I woke up, and as soon as I sat up, it all started coming out again. I'm like, fuck, dude. So I went and I did like a neti pot. Is that what it's called? So I'm snorting in one nose and letting it come out the other.
You use one of those?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, it's not so much a neti pot. I was just snorting the water like it was liquid cocaine and letting it come out the other end. So, but yeah, I would use one. They're fucking gross. They're hard to use for me because as soon as that water starts going, and it's, the chunk of phlegm that's coming out. Yeah, it's really hard. I can't. My gag tolerance is fucked.
If I do some work like that, would dust is kicking up, and I start breathing that stuff in, yeah, I'll be down for the day, maybe even the following day too.
Yeah.
Asthma, the whole nine, I'll be done.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what's funny is, and I know that shit, and I wasn't even thinking about it. Like, since I moved back, like before I left, my allergies were real bad during the summer. Like, drippy eyes, like fucking runny nose all day long. But I left and I came back, and they haven't been as bad until I fucking did that. I did that, and all of a sudden I was like fucking that little kid on the bus, man. Just fucking boogers running down my face and shit. Fucking gross. But I will get it done this Thursday. For sure.
Nice.
I have everything done and set up. I'm going to put up the speed bag and heavy bag, and the bench is already out there. I'll put the weights out there and put the treadmill and just get it on.
Word up.
I'll be down on my fighting weight in no time. Okay, so maybe 6 months. It'll be a while. It's going to be a minute.
And don't forget to stay tuned for the little thing you're going to put at the end.
Yes. We'll get all that. Yeah, make sure you stick around for the Marvel comic ending on this bitch right here. We'll hook it up. Any final words, Sebastian?
Nah, I'm good.
Tony, anything else? All right, everybody. Thank you guys for listening. Much love. Appreciate it. And here's for your early episode. Talk to you guys next week. Love you. Bye. What floor is she on?
4th.
How the fuck did you... Wow. Did they have like big elevators?
No.
So you carried it up?
Yes.
All right, so we just listened to it. We're back live. Boom, bitch, boom.
No.
What do you mean, no?
No. You asked if they have a big elevator. I said no. You asked, did I carry it up?
You said, yup.
Yup.
That means you carried it up the stairs.
No, I carried it up. I carried it to the elevator.
You said you dragged it. You didn't carry shit.
No, I dragged it to the elevator.
No, but when somebody says, so you carried it up?
No.
What do you mean,
You
no?
asked me. I just heard it.
Right.
No.
I said, does it have a big elevator?
And I said no.
You said no.
Okay.
I said, you carried it up? You said, yup.
Yep. I did.
No, you didn't. Carried it up means you carried it up the stairs because they didn't have a big elevator.
They got a small elevator.
You're fucking crazy. You're fucking Mingo's Madhouse at yahoo.com. Tell him he's fucking crazy, or go on to Madhouse Sideshow on Instagram. We'll put up a little picture about this shit, and you could tell him how crazy he is.
Let me tell you, so we understand each other. Not that you knew this, but they have 2 elevators. They have the freight elevators, which will be considered. No, I'm speaking. Will be considered the big elevator that you're referring to, and then they got the elevator, which is the regular elevator. You asked me, did you take the big elevator?
But see, this is the fucking problem, and this is why we say that you're like fucking Milo, because during the normal course of conversation, hey, did they have a big elevator? You said nope. Did you carry it up? Yup. So that means, hey, it didn't fit in the elevator. I had to carry it up the stairs. Now, during a normal course of conversation, you should have said, well, they have the normal elevator, but they do have a freight elevator, and that's where I dragged the mattress to and went upstairs with. Oh, okay. Period. It wouldn't have gone any further. But you said, did they have a big elevator? Nope. Did you carry it up? Yup. No, you didn't carry up shit.
Okay. No, not okay.
Yes, okay.
You asked me if I was going to... In other words, you were asking
I asked you if you carried it up.
No.
You said yup.
No,
I asked you if you carried it up. You said yup.
Hold on. You asked me if I was taking it to the big elevator.
Oh, that's not what I said. I never said that.
But you never asked me how I brought it up.
Yes, I did.
You asked if they had a big elevator.
I said, did you carry it up? You said yup.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't. Carry it up means up the stairs. Because I asked you if they had a big elevator, which means if they had an elevator that it fit in, you would have used the elevator. Right? Because assuming that's what I was
asking. I didn't use
asking.
the elevator.
But that's not what you
Used
said.
the big one.
But that's not what you said.
I didn't use the big elevator.
My fault. Well, that's your fault for fucking not explaining it.
No.
But you said
specifically
But
said,
you said exactly what I
you should
said.
have said was, do they have an elevator you could have used to put it up? I was like, yeah. But you said the big elevator.
No, I said, but did they? Well, but then you were fucking lying there too. Because, hold on. Because I said, did they have a big elevator? You said nope. And then just a couple of minutes ago, you said, well, they have the normal size elevator, and then they have the big freight elevator, which is the one that I used. So
I
so
did not-
you
I did
so
not use the
you
freight elevator. I used the regular.
so
elevator.
okay. So either way, if I said, "Hey, did they have a big elevator?" Nah, but the mattress fit. Oh, okay, cool. You said, "Nope." Oh, so you carried it up? Which means you carried it up the fucking stairs. No matter how you want to color it or how you want to paint it, you fucking said, "Yup."
I carried
You
it.
said,
Listen to me.
"Yup."
Yes, I did. I carried it up to the
You
elevator.
did not carry
the
it.
regular elevator.
You didn't
and I
carry. You
went
said
up.
you drug it. You didn't carry shit.
I had to lift to drag.
You didn't carry shit.
I carried the front end when I was dragging it, and I carried the back end when I was pushing it.
You could barely carry your own back end. You full of shit.